1,275 hours on Little Big Planet 3. I'm a number one Big Planet kind of guy, Little Big Planet. I remember I cried when we went into Hohenwald, GameStop, or Walmart or whatever. And we went in there, and my dad was the whole time saying he's going to buy me this game or whatever. He had me all excited. And we walked in there. He ended up did buy it for me, but that time we walked in there, he said, "What game did you want?" And I showed him Little Big Planet with the sock and whatnot. This was before it. Well, they knew it was going to be this big, big thing. Like it was big, and I was big into it. I wanted to play it. And then we get to the Little Big Planet. He said, "This is a kid game. What are you, 10, 8 years old?" And I started bawling my eyes out. And he ran me out of Little Big Planet. No, he ran me out of Hohenwald. I don't know if it was GameStop or some other game place that they have down there. Hohenwald, Tennessee, Walmart. Right in front of the Walmart there, they had a place. Let's see if I can get on the ground level with them over there. Casa Grande. See, I'm up here in Canada, all the way north. Let's see. Walmart Supercenter. Road. Streetside. That's not what Streetside. Oh, they changed this now. Streetside is not available in Hohenwald. Anyways, used to be out. Where's the Walmart? Right here. Yeah, it used to be across from the Tractor Supply Co. or whatever, I think, in this area. Yeah, we went there and I was crying. I remember crying, and we hit Main Street all the way back to Palestine, I think. I don't know where the hell. We used to go to Centerville. We lived in, Waynesboro's right there. I live in Perry County. For a year and a half, I lived over in Perry County. But that was our closest Walmart. Jackson, Tennessee was our news, and I always remember Jackson, Tennessee news and the news anchors over in Jackson. And I have not seen Jackson, Tennessee news in a really long time. I remember it was a older gray-haired man, from what I remember. When I lived there, it was anyway. And he had a certain voice to him. I remember him, and I'm not sure if he's around anymore. It was this guy all the way to the end, until he was old. A long time in Jackson. Fairly sure. Anyways, Santa Fe.
West Tennessee has potential for severe weather tonight, and a watch is coming out shortly. We'll be tracking these thunderstorms live coming up.
We'll also follow up on a dispute between two political candidates.
One local town is missing millions.
I haven't seen Tennessee news in so long, especially our local news, or what was my local news. I remember just being a boy sitting on these weren't leather couches. They were sort of a knit, but let's hear Brad Douglas.
With a chance of severe weather sweeping across the area.
Let's head straight over to Chief Meteorologist Tom Miners in the 7 Storm Tracking Center for a look at what we can expect. Hi, Tom.
Ariana and Brad just got a notification from the National Weather Service. They are preparing a watch for parts of the Mid-South. This could be a tornado watch, actually. We're going to know officially here probably just in the next several minutes. We're going to update you on that. But right now, there isn't a single drop of rain.
Yeah, but I remember how we would watch the news when it came to the weather. Like, it was like, it's an active thing. Let's just put it that way. It's very active. You really look at the radars like they're radars and stuff. Like, I don't look at the radars like they're radars necessarily because, we get snow and whatnot, which is very cool, but I've been in my house, but when it comes to them tornadoes, you could be in a house or whatnot, and it could still take you out. So you're watching them radars like no tomorrow, like a freaking missile's coming for you. And I remember it, running down to the storm shelter and all that. We used to live, now my dad's down in Savannah area. I don't have much experience with, just outside of Adamsville or next to Adamsville, not outside, because I think they're individually about equal or something like that. Clifton. My dad talks about Clifton all the time. John Slote. Parsons. My dad stayed in Parsons a couple times, whatnot. He likes his Parsons. I think he should move on from Parsons and kind of mix her up. But he's home at Hearts in Parsons, and so is Kyle Reister. Has some family out in Parsons, and I remember he was just on the edge of Parsons or whatever, just across the bridge there, and so was I. There's Linden there. There's that bridge there. Oh, or there, sorry. And Beach River, Perryville, Highway 412. I'll always remember that one, Highway 412. My dad always talked about Highway 412. You hear it all the time. Even on the radio, Highway 412 or whatnot. Or I don't know. I don't know how the hell Highway 412. I hear it all the time. Must have been John Slote always saying Highway 412. Bethel. I know that word because I've been to Bethel up here in Ontario. We have a Jehovah's Witness. What is it called? Well, it's called Bethel. Many people live there, and it's one of the greatest houses of God, I would say, I've ever seen. And that is up here in Canada. But Jehovah's Witnesses are based out of New York, too, as well. But they're all over the world. All over the world. But Bethel comes from the Bible, and Linden's in the Bible Belt in Tennessee and yada yada. And heck, I was into it at the time, but I wasn't as biblical as I am now. Where, well, yes, Bethel. It makes you feel very clean and maybe even a little bit wanting of the opposite sex and whatnot when you hear Bethel. Ooh, look at this, Dr. Oz, and we got another doctor or something from Walmart. Some sort of thing going on. Toy shop. You got a really nice toy shop there in Hohenwald during the holidays. Fresh produce, as all Walmarts do. That's the funny thing, or the cool thing about Walmart, I should say, is no matter what part of the world you're in, Walmarts generally are very uniformed altogether. I mean, this is sort of how Walmarts are up in Canada, minus some of the firearms and stuff. Like, we have firearms in our Canadian Tire and whatnot. But I don't know about our Walmart. $22.96, pickled okra. Walmart, save money, live better. Black Friday, deal for days. What's this? A shatterproof. Oh, my mom bought one of these a long time ago for me when we lived in Florida. Record player. I got a record player. Victrola I got, though. I'm not sure if Victrola is available in Walmart, but I tell you what, it's one of the best, I'd say. All real wood. It's got a CD player. It's got MP3. It's got Bluetooth. It's got CD. It's got everything. Aux in. It's an amazing thing, those Victrolas. Victrola. Let's see if I can pull it up really quick for you. I'll flash it in for you. It's the only one I can recommend. It's the only company I can recommend. It's the one I got. It's the one my mom's got. It's the only one we can recommend. The Victrola. Okay. Let's see. That company goes way back. Look, the Victor Talking Machine Company. Wow, there's Victrola collectors and all that. Wow, it's worth way more than I thought. Wow, I better hold on to mine. I listen to the news, or I listen to the news on mine. Sometimes I listen to country. Sometimes I listen to all different things. Ooh, look at this. Okay, we're back to Walmart and Hohenwald. Ooh, food, turkey dinner.